Nigerian banks can turn Bitcoin into a cash flow machine. Now, banks should be looking for innovative ways to create revenue or to unlock cash flow, and Bitcoin and the entire crypto industry present that opportunity. Now, you may be doubting, how do I mean? 10.3% of Nigerians own Bitcoin. So that's a very big market. If we look at it, that's about 22 million people in Nigeria own Bitcoin or own crypto in one form or the other. And this a market that is aware to an extent. Okay, so having understood this, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what the strategy that you can use, 4 different strategies that you can use to create new cash flow and unlock new revenue stream in that bank or in that financial institution. This is also applicable to other financial institutions like fintech, and other financial companies. Okay, first and foremost, we look at what is Bitcoin and what is the potential that it has for institutions like banks. Okay, then we look at the cash flow strategies, the cash flow strategies that Bitcoin, that banks can create from Bitcoin and the entire crypto in the market or industry. Then we look at what are the exit strategies, what is the exit strategy that you can use to exit your investment, should in case you want to exit your investment. How can you exit that investment? Now let's get started. What is Bitcoin and what are the institutional benefits that it has? Bitcoin is a digital currency that is controlled by a global decentralized network. Now, there's no bank or government that act as an intermediary, that act as a force that control or regulate the activity that happen with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has its own network, and this network is called the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, it is this blockchain that regulates that and maintain the technology that ensure transactions in Bitcoin are processed and added to into the ledger, and everything that ensure a seamless operations of Bitcoin and the operations. Okay, so having understood that, so Bitcoin is a digital currency, and one of the institutional benefits of Bitcoin, okay, is that Bitcoin is classified as a digital gold. Bitcoin is a digital gold in the sense that Bitcoin has a very fixed supply. The supply of Bitcoin is 21 million and it is fixed, it is programmed. Bitcoin will ever be 21 million in supply units. So that is so critical, that is so key and so important. And because of this, another very big opportunity that or big potential of Bitcoin to the Nigerian banks is that is the revenue that you can get from what we call custody and trading. Okay, there are a lot of Nigerians that know about crypto, and in fact, even some top investors, some rich Nigerians know about crypto, and now you can actually benefit from unlock revenue through custody and through trading activities. So this can happen only if you have the right guide and the right system in place to make that or happen. Okay, so the next opportunity is that Nigeria has like 22 million people in Nigeria do crypto. And that is a very good market, a very good market that banks can, reach out to, that bank can convert into, a revenue stream for their companies. And also, one of the advantages of Bitcoin is that it is a hedge against inflation. Now, unlike how the central bank of many countries print new currency, print their fiat currency endlessly. For Bitcoin, it has a fixed supply, and there's no 22 million Bitcoin, there's no 300 million Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 21 million, and it is 21 million forever. It is fixed, so it is a hedge against inflation. Having investing in Bitcoin, you are hedging against inflation. You are hedging against the highly volatile Naira or the highly volatile dollars and other fiat currency that we have. So this is what Bitcoin is and the potential it has for banks. Then next we look at what are the revenues, what are the cash flow that can be created from these opportunities and how they work. So look at the why, look at the what, look at the what, look at the why, and look at the how for every strategy. So the first strategy is launch a crypto trading desk. Launch a crypto trading desk. Banks should launch a crypto trading desk. A crypto trading desk is a platform created by banks, for instance, GT, Zenith Bank, Access Bank, okay, or whatever, or fintech, okay, like other fintech, they create a product, a platform where people can buy crypto, where people can trade crypto, and now the revenue model is fee. You earn fee from every transaction that happen, and but for this to happen, you need to look for you need to comply with the local regulations. You need to comply with Nigeria regulations regarding digital assets. This is very important. Okay, so why it is important? It is important because Nigeria has 22 million people that are involved in crypto in one way or the other. And how do you do that? You do this by setting up, say that you create your own independent platform where people can buy and sell crypto or trade crypto. Okay, or you partner with already existing crypto exchanges that will help you to set up, or you just partner with them and have that product. Now you earn revenue through the fee from the trading activities, from the activities happening on the on the desk. So that is important. If you are finding this content, this video educative and helpful, kindly hit the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like this video. Next, the next strategy is offer crypto custody. Offer crypto custody. Now, crypto custody simply means you have, okay, you help clients to save their Bitcoin, to save their crypto, to save their Bitcoin. Okay, you help them, you provide safe custody. You help your clients to store, to save, to protect their Bitcoin. It's called crypto custody. And now you may do this, you may decide to use hardware wallet to, to save it. But, in order to do this and succeed, you need a team. Okay, you need a team that understand how crypto custody works and how they can provide the services for your clients. Now, why is this important? Most people trust in banks. Actually, in Nigeria, they trust in bank. They believe that the bank will be able to do a fantastic job when it comes to custody. So, and I think you can do this. Now, to do this, you said that you create your own platform, your own strategy. But one of the strategies is to save this crypto, save this Bitcoin in hardware wallet and have a team that will man that process. All right. So this is the second strategy. The third strategy is issue a Bitcoin backed loans. There are a lot of persons that they have their assets in Bitcoin. Now you may decide to offer a loan. You may decide to offer a loan to this client, and using their Bitcoin as a collateral. If there's a default, you get your money from the Bitcoin that they use as collateral. And this could be very profitable for banks because this will unlock a new, okay, set of customers for the banks, and the bank can make good revenue or good income from that. Yeah, from that. So how do you go about this? First and foremost, you need to have a playbook or a strategy, okay, of on how this can work. Okay, and secondly, you need to also have a legal system. What are the contracts that you need to put in place in order to see this work? All right. So the next is Michael Saylor strategy, Michael Saylor playbook. Now the banks can unlock huge revenue by adopting Michael Saylor playbook. And what is it? Michael Saylor allocates a percentage of his company's fund, of his company capital, in buying Bitcoin, and he intends to invest in Bitcoin and hold it for a long time. And because Bitcoin is predicted to reach $1 million per unit, per coin. So by 2030, Bitcoin has been predicted to reach $1 million. Yeah, but even if that is not feasible, yeah, but it is a fact that a lot of countries, including the United States, has adopted Bitcoin, and they are even planning of making it a reserve currency. And once the United States does that, many other countries will follow suit. So, and institutions are also investing in Bitcoin because it is a digital gold and it is the next asset class that will change the financial status of many people, of many companies, and of many institution. So how does it work? It is very simple. Have a playbook, have a plan to allocate a percent. It could be 1%, or it could be 0.5% of the revenue of the company, okay, into buying Bitcoin and keeping it for a long-term holding. So that is important. You may do use a strategy called DCA, dollar cost averaging. So that means every quarter you may decide to buy, okay, $100,000 or $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Buy it and keep them. That is how you accumulate it until now. It is best to accumulate in the bear market and wait to exit the bull market, and this is very important. Then what next? Now that you have, okay, you have understood the strategies to create new revenue stream for the bank through for, through Bitcoin by leveraging on Bitcoin. So the next is, what is the exit strategy? What if you want to exit, you want to take the investment that you have made? Okay, now the exit strategy for investing in Bitcoin is to sell at the peak of the bull run. So like I'll be trying to explain that Bitcoin has a 4 year cycle, and it is this 4 year cycle is caused by what we call the Bitcoin halving. It is an event where at the end of every 4 year, the supply of Bitcoin is reduced by half or 50%. So with this, it causes the price of Bitcoin to spike, to increase, and that is always the global standard or the global benchmark for investors to exit their investment and wait for another opportunity. So for banks that invest in Bitcoin, they can invest in Bitcoin during the bull run, and at the peak of the during the bear market, and at the peak of the bull run, they sell into the market, recover their capital and make huge sum of money. For instance, in 2022/2023, in 2022, 2021, 2022, the price of Bitcoin rose from $10,000 to $69,000. Just imagine the huge increase. Imagine the profit that was realized from such investment. So this could be a life-changing opportunities. Now also, but to do all this, you need government. You need to comply with. You need to be compliant. Okay, you need to know what government rules are, what are the regulations governing cryptocurrency, and how you can comply with them. So you need to set a team to look into all this and prepare before launching any of the or strategy that I discussed in this video. Okay, so what do you have in mind? What do you think? What do you think you do from now? What do you think you do from now? Let me see it in the comment section. Comment below and let me know what you do from now. Which of the strategies stood out to you? Let me know in the comment section.